You know, the storms have passed, but the uptick in gas prices have not. After Harvey and now Irma, we're still holding about 30 cents higher from where we were a month ago before either storm hit. To former Shell Oil President John Hofmeister on what might be going on. John, what do you think's happening here?
Well, I think the real issue is we're not back up and running yet at full strength in the refinery system. And until that happens, I think we're going to see upward pressure. I did read this morning that there is a little bit of a drop in price in Texas, which is a good sign. Some of the outages have been resolved and stations are back up and running after Harvey. So I think every day it's going to get better, but I would look to the end of the month of September before I think we see some national price drops in the price of gasoline. And that's assuming the refineries all get back up and running.
Yeah, and in the futures market bears out what you're saying, because futures traders trade on expectations of developments, and forward month contracts seem to be dipping down on the anticipation that that is exactly what will play out. But what do you think about the reverberations here? I mean, we learn, obviously, a storm in the Gulf has a lot more direct hit on energy prices than one, let's say, off the Atlantic or even hugging the west side of Florida, haven't we?
Well, because the Gulf Coast is the home of production. Right. Not only does the crude oil get produced in the Gulf of Mexico and all over Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, et cetera, and Louisiana, don't forget, but it also gets manufactured into oil products and chemical products. And so I think anytime you see 25% of the nation's production capacity offline, which is what happened with Harvey, you're going to see implications that carry on for weeks. You can shut down a refinery pretty quickly, and you can off-gas some of the combustibles that really have to be let go when you do a quick shutdown. But you don't bring it back up quickly. It's a huge, complex undertaking, and not only do you have to do it technically correctly, you also have to have the right personnel on hand who know what they're doing. You don't take chances in a startup, because you could create a problem, you could have an explosion, you could have any number of things go wrong. And so you take it one step at a time, you check every box, and you know how to do it, but you have to have the right people in the right place at the right time.
Well, let's hope we have all of the above right now. John Hofmeister, great seeing you again.